Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to create and modify menus and how to deploy the applications you build to your end users. In this example, we will look at the expenses application. Whenever a new application is created in Ruly, Ruly creates a folder for that application underneath the Apps menu. So here you see we have the expenses application. If I expand that, there is a menu option created for each data model that is created in that application. Select Employee and you'll get the employee list. You also have the expense claims list, the expense items list, the expense types list, and the job positions list. And of course, the home page is a dashboard. Now, if we want to change this behavior, we can modify the menu by going to the Configuration menu, selecting Menu, expanding Apps, and selecting our Expenses application. So here we can add or remove options to our menu, or we can also change the order of menu items. So let's select the Employee menu option, just to see the options available. So first we have a menu type field with several options. If the data model option is selected, the system will allow the end user to pick from any view linked to that model using the view selector. If the view option is selected, the menu will always open that same view. We can also open a data entry form, a dashboard, or link to an external URL. We can use the empty option if we have a menu tree and we want a menu node that can be expanded to reveal the menu items underneath. The location option is used to identify whether the menu item should appear in the left bar menu or underneath the user profile icon in the upper right corner. We can select an icon, and any of the material Google icons are available here. We can select a color. We can choose the order so we can reorder our menu items. So the next thing we need to do is secure our application and grant it to end users. So to do this, we go to the Security menu and select Security Groups. I previously created a security group for the expenses application called Expense User. So here I would need to define the users that have access to the expenses application. So I just select those employees and add them to that role. And then the simplest way to give access is to simply grant that application, the expenses application, to that role. Granting an application gives end users read or write access to the data tables in the application, but read-only access to lookup tables and pick lists. It also limits them to only see the menu items for the applications that have been granted. If I want, I can secure things in much finer detail and control exactly which data models, views, and fields a user will see. Using query filters, data can even be secured by individual rows. You can also assign a root menu node to the security group to customize the menus that the users will see. More information on how to configure security is contained in the help documentation. But for now, we'll keep this simple by granting the expense application to the expense user role. Now this is what your end users will see. They see the home page that was created and then each of the menu items underneath it. Note that this is done automatically. Users only need to log into the base Ruly site, and if they only have rights to the expenses application, then that is all they will see. So now you've built and deployed an application to your end users. Thanks for watching.